Okay, everybody. Murphy's Law this week. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. And it is just that kind of week and day and month and hour. But here we are at Zidam Astrology. We don't give up, we persevere. And we are here once again, shuffling these packs and these cards to bring to you a reading with alignment for tarot. And our first card we're getting here is the Bava or the house, and it is the house number one. So it's all about you. It's all about yourself. It's all about what you are going to do, what is coming towards you, what is happening with you. We go to the element cards now, and we have earth, air, fire, water. And these are the enhancers for my reading. These are the collaborative cards that give us a deeper meaning. And here we have water. Water. So, water is Cancer, water is Scorpio, water is Pisces. So, these are the signs of the zodiac that we would have to be looking at, or that might have a true meaning to you. And please recall, this is not a specific reading for anybody, because this is all about a generic potential pitfalls and successes. And then we have Mercury. Mercury, the planet or the graha. And please recall that I always say that transits are secondary to dashas. And when I have your dasha, which means I have your specific information, that is when this becomes specific to you. This is just a reading, a heads up, for us to understand what may be happening, what the planet's energies or positives and negatives are for a particular period. By the placement of the planet, we can make a general statement. It is no way in depth or specific to anyone. So please recall that. And here we have the chakra wisdom cards. And as you know, I have all these deities and clarification cards that help me to give you a better understanding of the reading. And we have gossip. And gossip is to deal with the Anahata chakra, your heart chakra, your balance in your emotions, in your logic. Are you letting your heart override your logic? Because we have water, which is all about emotions, and Mercury, which is all about logic, communication. So, what is it overriding what? These are the clarifications that we seek and we get to within the reading and the analysis. And as I remind you again, please understand this is generic. And here we have the deity Naradha Muni. And Narada Muni is the sage of the gods, and he's all about his spirituality and devotion through song, through yoga, through bringing music to your soul, to help you to understand what it is that these spirits and these guiding light want us and want for us during a specific period. And let us get to the main attraction here, where we have the Pythagoras theorem bringing to us the mathematical calculations, but marrying it and aligning it with the Vedic astrology, with your Kundali, with your birth chart. And if you need a specific reading, know that I need your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth. You can find all of this on my blogs at zidamastrology.com. So here we go, and the first card we have, it's the devil. It's the devil. So what are we being chained to? And it's our own volition. The devil ain't holding us to anything. Here we have the emperor as the second card. And then we have the Six of Swords. So a short journey somewhere to calmer waters. What is happening in our life that we need calmer waters? Then we have the Four of Cups. More emotions again. The Three of Swords, heartbreak, feelings of being hurt. It all comes back to water. And then we have the Magician. Wow. And the Magician is followed by the Three of Wands. And we seem to have some external cards coming in here. King of Cups is our next card. And it's a lot of external cards. So some things are out of our control. Look, Judgment, another external card, Major Arcana. And the final, another external card, Chariot. So we need to be focused and we need to be judged or judge something. And this is what is happening with this week's reading. And let us see how we can get this over and done with and bring to you an analysis that will help us, guide us, and let us understand how Tarot and Vedic has a marriage in this life. Okay, let's get to it with Siddham Astrology here and to understand what is happening with the transits. And again, let me remind you all, please, transits are always secondary to dashas. And we only know your dasha when we have your specific information, your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth. And this is what we as Vedic astrologers do. We all have different approaches. We all have our capabilities and capacities to analyze and view in different ways and different perspectives so that we don't compare. I don't compare. I do what I do because I feel I have something to give. I feel that I have something to show, and I feel that knowledge must be transferred. If you look at my videos, you will always understand that I feel that knowledge must be transferred. We do not hoard information. So that in April 2023 from Siddham Astrology, this is the position or the positing of the grahas or the planets as at April 1st, 2023. And we see Saturn here remaining in his own home in Aquarius with the ascendant. So that the ascendant is here at 2245 Purvabhadrapada Nakshatra, and the ascendant may feel, or you as the ascendant might feel a bit, like if you can't get things done, you feel that things are always in your way. If you have to go for a job interview, something might happen, your clock may not work, the alarm may not go off, but you will get there, but you will feel a bit harassed. You will feel a bit put upon that you're doing something and you're doing it a difficult way, that nothing comes easy. And then we have Jupiter here in his own home with Sun, and they are both in Revati Nakshatra, and Sun will move across to Aries around the 14th of April, and Jupiter will follow suit 1 week after, around the 21st, so that both Jupiter and Sun remain together during the month of April 2023. And this puts Jupiter in the position of being combust. And when a planet is combust, it acts differently. It does not act the norm. The significations that they have are either delayed or they are negative connotations to it. And Jupiter is a significator for spouse, for children, for education, for wisdom, for wealth. So all these things may just be a little bit out of your reach for the month of April, because the sun illuminates and can destroy by its rays, and probably, make it a bit overshadowing so that you don't see your way. You don't understand things as quickly as you did before. Your wisdom might be overtaken by emotions, and we have Neptune here. And Neptune is the god of the seed, where things are hidden, things can be manipulated. And this just adds to what the sun is doing to Jupiter right now at the beginning of April, and which will continue into the end, or to the end, because they are both moving into Aries. So that then we have Aries here, and we have Mercury, Venus, Uranus. So this is Mercury, Venus, Uranus, and Rahu. And Mercury and Rahu are posited in Ashwini Nakshatra. And Ashwini Nakshatra is a kind of gong ho, go ahead, initiative, creative. You want to do things quickly, you want to say things quickly. But Mercury here is sitting with the great deceiver, who is Rahu. So that things you might say, things you might hear, may not be what is reality. It may not be real. you know. And then we have Venus sitting with Uranus in Bharani Nakshatra. And Bharani Nakshatra is all about something ending, and bearing the weight of the world on your shoulders. But you have the strength to do that. You have the strength to bear that weight on your shoulder. So at the end of the day, the positioning and the stelliums created in Aries and in Pisces at this time really has some negative, chaotic situations that may very well occur in April 2023 for you. And then we also have Mars in Adra Nakshatra. And Adra is a kind of a difficult nakshatra. Its symbol is a teardrop, a teardrop, and we believe it's from the Lord Shiva. And Shiva is the destroyer, and he destroys for us to renew. But Mars is here in Adra, and is there something that we need to destroy for it to be renewed? Is there something that you need taken out, or that you don't know needs to be taken out for you to have another avenue or a new perspective of looking, of thinking, of seeing? What is it that is Mars in Adra? And I would suggest that, the feeling that I'm getting from here is that Mars wants to fight, because remember, Mars is the commander in chief. So Mars always wants to go into that battle, and Adra will give him a difficult time. And those battles may not be won by action. They might be won by thought, by spirituality, because remember, this is Vedic astrology we're dealing with. And it's all about yoga, it's all about meditation, it's all about acceptance, it's about patience, it's about learning. Vedic astrology does not give you a now for now, as we say, you know, that you wish for something now and you get it in the next second. That is not how Vedic astrology works. It's all about learning, it's all about growing, it's all about understanding yourself and what is the path that you should take, whether it's your fate or your destiny. And let us see if the cards will help us to understand what is this. And the unity card here gives us the devil. And the devil here has two people chained at his feet, and the chain is very loose, so these people can come off this encumbrance, this attachment very quickly, or if they choose, it's their choice. And the devil tells you, in as another perspective, to stop looking at your limitations as adversities, because you are limited here by the chain around your neck. But it is not an adversity, because you can take that off at any time. The devil is not holding you. You are placing yourself with the devil. And your needs, as we say, are different from your wants. And if you want the material, but your need is love, relationship, partnership, spiritual path, meditation, reflection, but you want the material resources, then this is where you will stay. And the devil, tells us that you can easily get caught up in allowing your inward desires and your selfishness to control you, so that you do not flow and your balance becomes imperfect, so that you have a sense of pressure, a sense of force when this is happening. And that is what the planets are doing. Jupiter is being overshadowed by the sun. Mercury is in the same nakshatra as Rahu, the great deceiver, and Venus is in the same nakshatra as Uranus, so that power, that rebellious nature, it just not giving you what you want, even though you feel you must act, because Mars is in Adra Nakshatra. And what the devil here to me is telling you is to reevaluate your situation. Don't make the mistake of looking at outward appearances or judging people by where they are or who they are. You need to find yourself the truth and not the half truth. You know, look for the positive, carefully examine your old views, look beneath the surface of the situation for the real truth. And the devil here is telling you that the materialistic viewpoint that nothing exists beyond the world of the senses is the real illusion. Because it's telling you, this devil card here is telling you that if you want to see material wealth and abundance as the real world, then that is the real illusion. And the illusion here is Rahu in Ashwini Nakshatra. And then we come to the power line. We have the sun and the moon, and we have the emperor and the six of swords. And the power line is all about the cosmic laws of creation and the chaos, the ending of something. And the dark moon, because this is the dark moon here, it is the consequences, and the consequences of not knowing something, not being capable of something, and not being something is what the emperor is telling you. That is what it's telling you. And the six of swords there is also telling you that at the end of the day, your journey is coming to an end. A difficult cycle is ending, and you need to allow it to phase out. And this is what these planets are telling you here. Allow this difficult phase or cycle to phase out. Allow time to pass. Don't be hasty. Don't judge quickly. Don't make decisions hasty. So the cards are really in alignment with it once again. And you need to think with an open mind. Investigate all the possibilities. You are making great progress now. Don't mash it up by taking action when you're not supposed to. Don't mash it up by saying something that you didn't think about. Don't grieve for the material thing. You are binding yourself to the materialistic devil. That his promises are the illusion, but you have bound yourself to it. Are you happy? Then we have the harmony line, and the harmony line starts with the Four of Cups. We have the Three of Swords, and then, whoa, the Magician. And the Four of Cups in the harmony line again speaks to the mental belief. It speaks to Mercury, how you speak. And then the Magician. And, if you wish to experience emotional fulfillment, you need to re-evaluate things. And what did I just say about the devil? You need to re-evaluate what is reality and what is illusion, because Jupiter is not going to give you that wisdom and that knowledge this month. Mercury is with the great deceiver. Venus is with Uranus in Bharani Nakshatra. It's going to be a tough month. It's going to be a tough month, but based on your positioning, your natal chart, it may be different for you, but you are not making any effort this month because you have become dissatisfied with your achievements and the things of this world. You feel that something is in your way, you are being blocked, because the ascendant is here with Saturn. Allow things to take their natural course. Trust in God to create the necessary changes and allow the situation to be so that it can regenerate. And what did I talk about with Mars and the teardrop with the destroyer, Lord Shiva? Lord Shiva destroys to renew, to regenerate. And this is what these cards are telling you, the Four of Cups. It's telling you to do that. Rest and meditate, and you can receive the insights and messages. And you are looking for a level of satisfaction that is not materialistic. Understand what it is you need, not what you want. And your intuition has been halted by your lack of focus or sense of purpose, and this indulgence in your emotions has led you to exhaustion. So the Four of Cups is telling you exactly what Jupiter and the Sun is going to do to you, and these four planets here in Aries. I've just spoken to it, and the cards have supported it. And what helps you maintain your balanced life? The Three of Swords, The Three of Swords tell you that you have to grieve, let it go, don't be ashamed. Surrender to your grief, experience your emotions fully so that you will not get blocked by them. Sorrow is the cleansing and purifying process of grief. Allow your feelings to wash over you and release any anguish that has built up in your psyche, in your heart, in your body, you know. Even in the most loving relationships, there are times of conflict, hurt, and separation. Deal with your old patterns in a new way and release the energy so that healing is possible. Allow your feelings to flow, experience them, release them completely. This allows a creative breakthrough for you to enter a new place and for that place to take foundation. And the magician is there. What drives you in the new direction? And this is the harmony. You know, the harmony tells you the Four of Cups is the destroyer. The Three of Swords is telling you to maintain your balance by releasing your energy. And the Magician is your creative energy, drives you in a new direction. So you are going in the right direction. Make your decisions with confidence. Fix your attention on making your dreams come true. Your tools are your spirit, the light which illuminates your body, you know, healing, wealth, and success. Your mind, it's brilliant, it's sharp, and your soul is creative. Combined, all these things represent the creative power which transforms any obstacle into a clear communication. So that is how you gain this harmony. Saturn is there harassing you in terms of taking your creative power and delaying it, providing obstacles, but it is for you to exercise control. The Emperor is telling you exercise that control, be capable, because you are capable. You have the ability to communicate equally well in both oral and written communication, you know, but in this time you have to reflect. You have to take that short journey that the Six of Swords wants you to take that journey across the sea to calmer waters. Take the time to meditate and to understand what it is. And how do we cope with everyday life? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands here is Saturn. And Saturn's influence tells you, you know, you have the ability to envision new possibilities. New business ventures will prosper with the right person. But how are you going to get that right person if you judge, if you say things without thinking, if you do things without understanding the true meaning behind it? Jupiter is not that wise and cannot give you that guidance for this month. So new business will prosper with the right teammate. Wait on the right teammate. There is someone who's willing to give you assistance, you know. Your foundation is firm though, and you can work fearlessly so that you can continue to build. And you know, you travel farther in your mind than some people ever do. So that this Three of Wands here is telling you that you have everything to cope. You just need to understand that this may not be the time. And how do you explore your emotions? Venus. Venus is not in a good place right now in Bharani. And Venus here is the King of Cups, is telling us that Venus looks to bring pleasure to your life. But you need to regenerate yourself, and you need to regenerate to heal others, you know. Achievements derived from your creativity shapes you in a way that separates you from your imagination. And the King of Cups is telling you to achieve success, you need to discipline yourself and even suppress yourself a little bit. You know, yes, you have dreams. We are going to ask you to enable your dreams, but at this point in time, you need to suppress it a little bit. Always try to maintain a calm exterior and suppress your feelings. That is what the King of Cups is telling you here, because Venus is not in a good place. So you need to understand that. You know, normally the King of Cups will tell you that you have control of your emotions, you have control, you are disciplined, you are sitting there and you are all relaxed. But the King of Cups here now is aligned with Venus, and Venus is not in a good place. So the energies that Venus is sharing with the King of Cups is to tell you, maintain your calm exterior, suppress your feelings a little bit, Balance of your imagination and discipline is essential now. Lighten up a little bit. And then we have Jupiter here with judgment and your current strategies and thoughts concerning goals. And truth will always destroy anything false. And the truth is being told to you here. Jupiter is not in a good place. Beliefs emerge from the dream state. Because you are in that dream state, you don't have clear vision, you don't have clear knowledge, you don't have clear wisdom because Jupiter is combust. And beliefs emerge from the dream state as bursts of revelations. So that you have those sudden bursts of wow moment, as we say, You experience your emotions. There's psychological chaos as you break through. And that breakthrough is not going to come in the month of April because Venus and Jupiter and Mercury is not in a good place, And we have seen this and the cards are telling you this. And as you raise yourself to a more meaningful existence by meditating, by taking that journey, you will have your old ways of believing and thinking may not exist anymore, and the new ways requires action, and Mars is going to give you that action in Ardra, but not yet. Your perception is influenced by your past experiences right now because you are not gaining new experience. You have to lay low. You have to lay low. And what is your will ambition? It deals with Mars and it tells you your chariot. And it goes right back to what I said about Mars in Ardra Nakshatra. Control your emotions and your dreams will come true. You are due recognition and honor. Allow your soul to direct your body, not your mind. Allow your soul to direct your body. Be receptive to both the negative and the positive. Control, balance them. Reflect and turn inward for analysis. Take some solitude. Your health and physical being will be complete without an effort. Issues are coming to a head. Maintain control, wait, listen, and avoid pushing your affairs. This is what the cards are telling you. And then we have gossip. And we had this the last month's tour, and it comes back here, the chakra wisdom. And it basically tells you, do not judge a book by its cover. You may lose a valued friendship. So it continues from last month. Don't make judgments. Don't say things without thinking them through. Don't take action. As yet you will not like the results. The outcome will not be good. And then we have water, the emotions. And this is what Venus is telling us with the King of Cups. Suppress your emotions a little bit. Don't let it overflow. Control it. Be disciplined. That is what water is in this instance. And the first house is all about you. It's not about anybody else. Who you are, your desires, your action. Do it on your own. The way you project yourself, do this for yourself. It is all about you. Don't blame it on anybody else. The actions, the decisions, the result is based on what you do, what you say, what you think. The cards are just supporting what the stars are saying to you. And Narad Muni, sage of the gods. He's a sage of divinity, famous in Hindu traditions as a traveling musician and storyteller, who carries news and enlightening wisdom. He is one of the mind-created children of Brahma, the creator God. So that what is it telling you? Take that time. Use the Six of Swords. Take that journey. Travel to peaceful waters, whether it's a physical journey or a mental journey. And this is what you have to do. This presentation here shows you the Patra or the Kundali for April 30th. And as you can see here, the ascendant has moved from Aquarius, and it has gone, the ascendant has gone to Aries to join Rahu and Mercury and Uranus. And this is what I was telling you, Jupiter and Sun still remains together in Aries. Mars still remains in Gemini but has changed nakshatra to Punavasu nakshatra. The moon has moved from Cancer into Leo, and Ketu and Rahu remains, they always opposite. So that, nothing much has changed. I've spoken about the movement already for the planet, but this is just giving you a visual as to where they are as at 30th April 2023. And the cards are the same. We have all the cards here being the same. Nothing has changed because this is what we have brought together for the tetractys spread for April 2023. So, I hope that we listen, we learn, we look at the potential. If you want to get something specific to you, understand that you need to visit my website and leave a message. Email me, WhatsApp me, all the contacts are there for you to understand what is happening to you for April for you. Bhagwan's blessing has once again brought me to an end of a video sharing with you words and knowledge coming from Vedic astrology and tarot alignment at Zedam Astrology. I always hope that you learn something new when you look at my videos. I ask that you sign up, share, subscribe, and leave your comments so that I can grow with you and not just be stagnant. Thank you for listening, and I hope something new and exciting enters your thoughts and enables your dreams. Be safe, happy, and healthy until we meet again. Take care. Bye.